So, how does presiding over the California State Senate work? Well, just like in the California State Assembly, where several assembly members actually preside over the floor session, different senators preside over the state Senate during its floor sessions. In the Assembly, the presiding officer, aside from the Speaker, of course, is primarily either the Speaker pro tem or the Assistant Speaker pro tem. But how about in the state Senate? Well, Senate Rule 7 specifies that the President pro tem shall take the chair and call the Senate to order at the hour of the meetings of the Senate. The President pro tem is the presiding officer of the Senate. As a result, the Senate leader is clearly the presiding officer at all times. However, the Senate leader can designate other senators to preside at the floor sessions. So Senate Rule 7 goes on to specify that the vice chair of the Committee on Rules shall, in the absence of the President pro tem, perform the duties and have all powers and authority of the President pro tem. Hence, when the Senate leader is not presiding, then the vice chair of the Rules Committee is next in line. However, we also have Senate Rule 8. Senate Rule 8 deals with the topic of presiding by senators. And Senate Rule 8 provides that the President pro tem of the Senate may name a senator to perform the duties of the chair, i.e., the pro tem, in the absence of the President pro tem. And the senator so named as the presiding officer is vested during his or her time on the floor with all the powers of the President pro tem. And the senator who performs these duties is, of course, known as the presiding officer. So, in the absence of the President pro tem or the vice chair of the Rules Committee, any senator may perform the duties of the chair so long as he or she has been named by the pro tem. So the Senate leader or the Rules Committee chair, when he or she is not presiding over the floor, then another senator who has been designated to perform those duties as the presiding officer can occur. And while they're presiding, he is addressed as Mr. President or she is addressed as Madam President. So again, senator in the Senate, the floor session can be presided over any number of senators who are named by the Senate President pro tem. And usually it rotates among 4 or 5 senators who regularly act as the presiding officer of the California State Senate.